Coming right up, the Nets taking on the 76ers. For Brooklyn, a mixed bag for this team to start the season. But one run can catapult them to where they want to be. Will that change happen tonight? We'll find out shortly. Sixers, Nets, tip-off coming right up. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Tyrese Maxey out there with Harden. Then there's Harris. Then it's Reed. And it's Embiid in at the center position. Here we are, Greg, getting into the thick of this NBA season. How big of a challenge now is the travel?
Oh, it's a huge one. The reality is all those flights take a toll. So you got to be smart with your sleep schedule and recovery. And when you look at the moves that Embiid has in the mid-range, he moves like a guard out there.
He studies film of Kobe and Jordan. Look, it shows up when you watch his footwork. It's amazing to see someone his size move so fluid. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Dinwiddie with it. Now defended by Embiid. That one goes. Count it.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. After the basket by Brooklyn. Count it. Good.
Look at those handles. Look at James Harden getting crafty with the ball, mixing up the defender.
Well, it was the 76ers, their last game, a loss to the Hawks in Atlanta.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And tonight, I expect them to play better offensively. Try to get some closer looks.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. Simmons, a screen on Harden. B, the pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Brooklyn needs to get off the shot here. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
And with the reigning MVP and Joel Embiid, Richard, the Sixers feel they have a chance to contend for a title. And now they've got a new coach.
Yeah, they're close. The coaching changes this summer, the roster moves, all designed to get that little edge to put them over the top.
D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for James Harden. Maxey, no good. Brooklyn with the ball. Simmons passes to B. Dinwiddie with it. Johnson in the corner. Simmons, a screen on Maxey. Here's B. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Melton. His last outing, 16 points for him. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
On the wing, Johnson, guarded by Harris. Simmons sets a screen for Dinwiddie. Back to Simmons. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
The 76ers trail by 4. Here's Melton. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. No good from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. Now a look at the stats for him. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers, trailing by 4. Pass to Reed. On the wing, Melton. Harris outside. To the paint. Here's Embiid. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just another thing that makes Embiid unguardable. He can hit shots from any spot on the floor.
B, the pass to Dinwiddie. Here's B. He's covered by Maxey. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. And, Greg, while the Sixers have been effective time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinal.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years, but you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 01.
Now, here's Maxey. A really disappointing game for him in that loss to Atlanta. From the arc. The shot off that time.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Claxton with the bucket.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Now, here's Maxey. No scoring in this one. Tipped away. Fires from deep. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
The pure shooting stroke of Maxey, gifted at draining it from outside the arc.
Dinwiddie outside. 11 feet away, and Embiid pulls it down.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Yeah, he's got great position, and it makes it a really tough shot, even from such close range.
Now, here's Melton. Going inside. Launches a three. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside, Simmons. The Nets working the ball around now. B hits the bucket.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Maxey. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight. And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
Here's B. He's coming off a 37-point game against Miami.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
Dinwiddie against Melton. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Harris. Takes a three. Rebounded by the Nets.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Dinwiddie with it. Trying to claw his way back after a terrible showing in that loss to Miami. Johnson can't hit.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
And with the break in the action, let's look at the stats for B. Averaging 40 points, 10 assists, and 5 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
Dinwiddie against Melton. Dinwiddie kicks to Johnson. Over Harris. And the rejection by Embiid.
The timing on the rejection, Embiid's feel for when to go after blocks is ridiculous.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Now, here's Maxey. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. This game against Brooklyn here, it's their first look at the Nets.
Yeah, some history here, though. Of course, they won that first-round series in last year's playoffs and ended up sending them packing.
In the corner, Reed with it. Back to Maxey. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
A walking triple-double that Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
The Nets making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Now, here's Maxey. Swiped it away. Here's B. Screen by Simmons. B gets the bucket. B's got 8 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Maxey looking it over. Embiid sets the pick for Melton. They need this. Goes back up. Embiid wide open. Sinks the three-pointer. 7 points in the game.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Dinwiddie outside. The pass to B. Dinwiddie outside. 5 on the clock. A three-pointer off the mark. The 76ers trail by 6.
And with Melton out there, they've got someone who can contribute on both ends.
Yeah, he does a lot of little things for them. You get steals, assists, rebounds whenever he's on the floor. You'll see his influence all over the stat sheet, Greg.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
That's on the D there. You gotta chase Maxey off the three-point line.
Here's B. He's got 8. Here he goes. Offside Thomas. Pass to B. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
At the line.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Trendon Watford's checked in for the Nets. And the 76ers also making a change. Tucker's checked in. And he makes all 3.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line.
Now here's Beverly. Tight defense on him. Pass to Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. A nice shot by Tucker.
A great look provided by Embiid. The big man just dropping dimes.
Brooklyn leading by 4. Here now is Dinwiddie. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Thomas. And it's Melton with the rebound.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Now here's Beverly. Hasn't made one yet. Passes it to Embiid. The 76ers need to get off a shot. They get it back. Here's Beverly, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And throughout his career, Beverly has remained a pest.
Get him,
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Stolen. Johnson is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's B. Then it's Thomas. And it's Watford in its center. So that's the Nets 5. Now, here is Harden. He's coming off a 22-point game against Atlanta.
And it's the way he stayed aggressive in getting to the foul line that was impressive. But he also did a superb job in cashing in from the foul line.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
B, the pass to Thomas. Here's B. That's good. It's Thomas picking up the assist. B's got 13 points.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. We've got a chance now to catch up on DeAnthony Melton's status. David, what do you have?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Philadelphia let me know the status. He's dealing with a sore ankle right now, and they're icing it down to try and keep it from swelling too much. Now, it's an unfortunate blow to them so early on in the season. We'll see how this team responds moving ahead. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Hopefully, we'll see him very soon. Harris is checked in for the 76ers. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Danny Green. A three-pointer is right on target.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's B. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Now Harden. He has 6. Driving the lane. And yes, it's good. He's got 8.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
And intriguing to see how the Nets have recovered since the departures of Harden, Kyrie, and KD. They had grand plans, it just didn't work out.
They're picking up the pieces, and we've seen them do this before. The title window may be closed for now, but this team knows how to build their way back.
And the jam by Harden.
What an athlete Harden is. Gets off the ground so fast to hammer it down.
Knocked away. To the inside. Bamba uses the glass to finish the layup. Bamba's got his first 2 points.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Here's B. 15 points in the game. And Simmons slams it in.
Just phenomenal timing from Simmons, leaving the ground once the pass was released and tearing that bucket apart.
Now here's Beverly. Harden outside. Spins. Back to Beverly. Pocket 6. Inside. The rebound by Watford.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Outside for Thomas. Now the pass to B. Simmons, a screen on Beverly. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Now, here is Harden. 10 points for him.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Here's B. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. It's good. B's got the lead up to 14 now for the Nets.
This offense just continues to impress.
Timeout called the 76ers. RJ, the thing about James Harden, whatever your team needs, he can provide at a very high level.
Yeah, beyond the scoring and the passing, if you need 10-plus boards, he can do that for you also. Steals, the man lives in the passing lanes. Each night, he makes an impact in a different way.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Trendon Watford. Walker comes in for Johnson. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Thomas. Reed misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Dinwiddie passes to B. Into the lane.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. The 76ers trail by 16. Harden left side. Simmons with it. Now defended by Embiid. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Here's B. He's got 17. Just 5 on the clock. It's good again, and the next one, 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Harden right side. In the corner, Reed with it. Releases. The 76ers again can't hit it.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
Now here's Harden. He's got 10. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. For the Sixers, it's championship or bust. Joel Embiid said there's nothing to be happy about just getting to the conference finals or the finals. You got to win the whole thing. That's the goal. And every single day, it's just trying to find ways to make that happen. Back to you.
Yep, all or nothing. David, thank you. Bean gets the bucket.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Embiid kicks to Harden. Embiid the screen. Pass to Maxey. Now Embiid. Over Simmons. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Dinwiddie passes to B. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's stolen by Harris. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Buries the jumper to finish the break. Harris has got his 2nd bucket.
Now, I'm going to say this. The best version of Tobias Harris is when he is aggressive and looking for his shot and not being passive.
Has to be. To the middle.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Embiid sets the pick for Harden. 1:41 left in the first half of basketball. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's B. 21 points in the game. Down low. Shot's good by Simmons. Simmons got 6 points in the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Passes it to Reed. Back to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Feeds it to Embiid. Count it. Embiid's got 9 points.
Capable of playing either guard position. Harden's sense for when his teammates are open is ridiculous.
Dinwiddie outside. To the paint. Stolen by Harden. And the dunk by Reed.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And the Nets with possession here after the Sixers pick up 2. Walker the pass to Claxton. And Embiid with the block. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Six to shoot. Lets a floater go. And so a pretty lopsided game to the first half. Brooklyn ahead. They lead by 18. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn.
We've talked about a lot of teams now playing inside out. These guys are punching it inside, and it's not coming out. They're turning toward the rim.
Okay, now let's take a look at the power ranking. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, B has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
So on the floor for Philadelphia. Embiid is out there with Reed. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Harden, and it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. Philadelphia shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
And they're great at both ends, but the Sixers offense, Greg, the Sixers offense is elite.
And it all starts with Joel Embiid feasting inside and at the free throw line. And his teammates reap the benefits as well with wide open shots on the perimeter.
With the drive.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
God, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the 76ers. It's an 18-point game. They pass to Reed. Harden scanning the floor. Good, nice job down low. Harden's got 14.
It's crazy. We've gotten used to this effortless dominance from James Harden. He scores in a multitude of ways.
Dinwiddie outside. To the inside. Here's B. Puts the move on. Good work defensively by Harden.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Got a hand on it. Johnson outside. Simmons, a screen on Reed. Over in the corner, Claxton. Simmons sets a screen for Dinwiddie. Offline with his 3. The 76ers trail by 16. Here's Harden. A rebound by the Nets. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Harris kicks to Harden. Now here's Embiid. He's guarded closely, and that one drops. He's got 11.
So much strength from Embiid. It would take a special defender to slow him down.
Here's B, guarded by Harden. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paul Reed. That's his 3rd foul of the game. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. B, the pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And no issues getting up for Simmons. An emphatic 2 points from the Australian.
And Harden watches it from deep. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Simmons passes to B. And there's the drive. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
Steps back. Harden inside the 3-point line. Embiid's shot is good.
The perfect roller. Joel Embiid can pop out and shoot, cut, make the extra passes, really anything in that set.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. There's the pick. Driving in. Stolen by Harden. He dishes it to Reed. It's deflected. They get it back. And the dunk by Embiid. Nets leading by 15. Here's B. 24 points for him. He takes it in, and he makes that one. B's got 26.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Dinwiddie against Maxey. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. That is his first foul of the game. Here is Harden. 14 points for him. To the left wing. Reed against Simmons. Embiid in the corner. 5 to shoot. Over Claxton. Brooklyn with the rebound. Simmons got his 4th rebound in this one.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
B the pass to Claxton. And it's Reed pulling it down. The 76ers trail by 17. Maxey with it. Foul guarded by Simmons. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's foul number 2 for him. Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
There's the screen. There's the lob to the hoop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah. And one thing you know about Claxton, he's not going to waste his opportunity.
Yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in this league, and he's all about getting quality, high-percentage shots, Greg. He doesn't force shots that aren't there for him.
And it's in there.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Simmons passes to B. And the 3 off target. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing by 17. That's tipped. Here's B. 26 points for him. He lobs it up, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And stolen by Simmons. Here's Dinwiddie, and another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Harden with it. Now guarded by B. And the foul on Harden. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for Johnson. The 76ers also with a sub. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Maxey. Simmons, a screen on Harden. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. B the pass to Claxton. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
To the left side wing. Embiid from outside. Another miss by Philadelphia.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Dinwiddie. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And despite the KD Kyrie era fizzling out, Richard, you saw this firsthand, Brooklyn proved they are a destination franchise.
Yeah, just getting KD and getting Kyrie to sign was a win for the Nets. It proved that all stars will go to Brooklyn. Now it's about finding the right stars.
Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Pass to Dinwiddie. Here's B, guarded by Harden. Here's Simmons. It's good for the 7th time this game. He has shot 7. He has made 7.
And you'd love to see Simmons flex this range more. Defenses don't expect him to be a threat in that mid-range area.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And with this opportunity, we can show you this season's top shot blocking teams. The 76ers third.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
Back to Harden to end the run, and he hits the jump shot. Harden's got 4 this quarter.
Great shooting reflexes from Harden, able to put his shot up right off that pass.
Here's B, 26 points for him. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Floats one up, draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
There's always been a natural power to Harden's game. Contact rarely affects a guard of his size.
And the Nets making a change here. Watford's checked in. Richard, the year before you entered the league in 2001, the Sixers made the NBA Finals and haven't since.
Yeah, I just love watching Allen Iverson that season. Won the MVP, averaged 31 points per game, almost 20 more points than any of his teammates. He was the offensive firepower every single night.
And a lot of speculation, GA, of what would happen with Harden. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nets.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
B out there with Thomas. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Johnson, and it's Watford in at the 4. So that's the Nets 5. Here's B. There's the drive. He can't hit that time. Maxey against Thomas. Maxey passes to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Smart pass from the quick-thinking Maxey. Outstanding at finding uncovered teammates.
Brooklyn leading by 20. Here's B. GA, is it me, or does it feel like we've had more parity in the league the last few seasons?
Well, Kevin, the playoffs have been pretty hard to predict lately. I will give you that. There's been only one repeat champion in the past decade. It's a competitive league.
Here's Embiid, and again, it's Philadelphia.
Yeah, and every season, Embiid seems to improve as a scorer, adding different elements and wrinkles to his game.
Stolen by Beverly. And he drops it in from the low post. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's B. Oh, and there's the alley-oop, and stolen by Harris. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Some changes for Brooklyn. And Simmons, he's checked in for Trendon Watford. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Cameron Thomas. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Johnson against Harris. Maxey, a rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Here's B. Dinwiddie right side. Just 5 to shoot. There's the 3. And the Nets miss again.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
A good percentage from here. Harris over 80% for his career.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Paul Reed comes in for P.J. Tucker. And James Harden subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Here's B. Dishes it to Dinwiddie. Tries the spin move. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Harris's shot is off. Brooklyn leading by 16. Here's B. Simmons, a screen on Harden. Kicks to Johnson. Dinwiddie with it. Now defended by Embiid. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
And Embiid throws it down.
Now, I understand he's a large human, but the defense has to be better. You can't let Embiid get whatever he wants inside.
Here's Johnson. And again, unable to change momentum here. The 76ers trail by 14. Harden outside. Lets it go from deep. Connects from three-point range. Harden's got 29 in the game.
His second triple of the half. Well, that's 2 more than he had in the first, so things, I guess, are trending in the right direction.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the 76ers. Here's B. Johnson with a screen on Harden. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Embiid.
14 foul. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, number 11.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. The 76ers trail by 12. Back to Harden. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. Harden's got 31 points.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
Has to be. Drives to the hoop. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
On the wing, Harden. Passes to Embiid. Back to Harden. And he uses the glass on the layup. Harden's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
I'm sure they wish they made this run sooner, but they've still got time to come away and steal this one.
And there's the pass to Claxton. Here's B. Claxton with it. He kicks it to Dinwiddie. Launches it from deep. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's B. Rebounded by Tucker. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 17-5 run here. Harris passes to Maxey. Harden sets the pick for Maxey. And there's the feed to Harden. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Simmons, a screen on Harris. Count that one. And it's 29 points for B.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Harris, good.
And you just got to respect Harris's three-point shot. He is a very capable scorer from that distance.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Here's B. Johnson in the corner. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. To the middle, here's Embiid. Another shot. Assertive move by Embiid.
Hammering the offensive glass, Embiid putting that big size to use.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Nets.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for B.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Simmons, a screen on Harden. Driving to the basket. Inside, Simmons passes to B. From deep, Johnson offline. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one.